Guys, if you're not improving on ADC, you need to die in game. Okay? What does that mean? It means that in the past, the mark of a good ADC is how few deaths they would have. Of course, while doing something. Today, that is no longer the case because, as you all know, everyone who plays ADC, you die when somebody looks at you. Whether it be the top jungle mid or even that Leona with Blood Song with Ignite who just hits you with EQ, auto attack, or a Q, you're dead, right? So, now that you know that you need to die, how do you die correctly? So here you can see in my last few games, I have gone the let's die more route, and I've had a lot of success, as you can see. And if you don't want to take my word for it, let's just look at Blue, Viper, whose account name is Blue on the Korean ladder. He's rank 3, has hit the LP record for most amount of LP, has been rank 1 Korea, has been one of the best ADCs in the world. And we look at his match history, and it tells a similar story. He has double-digit deaths in some games. Even in a game that looks amazing, he's got 5 deaths. And even a game that looks like a wash, he has 2 deaths. And not a single time will he have 0 deaths. Okay? So, what does it mean? You must try to make shit happen. You will die. That is the expectation. Okay? So, you need to do shit. So, what is the shit that you need to do? There are two ways that you can get shit done. Okay? And I will teach this to you right now. So, if you want to take notes, this is the time to take notes. 1. You do shit by doing the thing your champion is good at. Okay, so let's use this as an example. Let's say we're playing Kai'Sa and a team fight breaks out. Don't worry about not dying. Just worry about doing the thing your champion is good at. So maybe TF gold cards and Aphelios in the back. Ulti WQ, one-shot him. If you die, so be it. But you did the thing your champion was good at. Okay, so that's step number 1. Do the thing that your champion is good at in the fight. You must get value out of your champion. The other way to die more, but in a productive manner, is to bait the enemy into diving you. And then you use sums and or your hands to outplay their engage, and then your team kills them all. Even though you might die, your whole team will kill them, and that's winning for your team. Okay, so these are the 2 main ways that you need to seek out death. All right. Now, here, of course, no video is good without some clear and understandable examples that you can reproduce in your games. So, with that being said, I have many examples I can show you. The first one is doing what your champion is good at. Doing the thing that your champion is good at. We are playing Tristana in this clip. And the thing that Tristana is good at, in terms of doing her damage, is blowing up her bomb. She wants to put a bomb on someone. She wants to hit them 4 times with attacks or abilities to blow it up. That will be her max damage combo, right? So, if we fast forward a bit and we're getting dove, and my Leona is dying, we are gonna get dove, and I am gonna say I'm trying to do the thing that my champion is good at in about a second here, okay? So when they go for the dive, I say, hey, I want to do the thing my champion is good at. Don't worry about not dying, okay? Worry about doing the thing your champion is good at, okay? That's how you get over this mental barrier of like, oh, I don't want to die. No, fuck that. You do want to die, actually, okay? You want to try and get something done. If you die, so be it. If you can outplay and live, that's great. But try and be as useful as possible. So in this dive, I'm not thinking I need to stay alive here. No, you want to trade kill. You want to get somebody. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to bomb the guy tanking tower and then proc the bomb. Once you can do this, that's step number 1. Once you can do this, then you think about how can I dodge the thing that their champion is good at, okay? So step 1 is doing what your champion's good at, which is Tristana proccing the bomb. And then I flash the pike hook because I know that's what his champion is good at. After this, the rest of this is just cleaning up. And then you'll notice that, like, I'm not trying to live or anything. I'm just trying to fight to the death, bro. I'm out here fighting to the death. I don't care, okay? And by fighting to the death, this is how you will learn what works and what doesn't work, okay? Let's say, for example, you're in the same spot without flash, and you just jump into his face, and you get immediately hooked in one shot. Then you know, while you're trying to do your damage as Tristana, he's gonna hook you out of midair or whatever. So in that case, you change it up a little bit. You say, okay, what could I have possibly done to make this play better? If he hooks me out of midair, you would say, I wait for him to hook first, then jump to cancel his hook. Yeah, there's almost, not always, but there's usually a solution to any kind of PvP, skirmish, team fight, whatever. There will be a solution to the puzzle you are facing. The puzzle being, how do I do what my champion's good at and avoid the thing that they're good at, okay? Now, let's keep going with another example. Here, we're playing Kaisa. Let's fast forward a bit. Team fight breaks out. Okay, and you guys are like, oh, I'm worried about dying, so I don't want to hit them. Nah, just hit them, okay? Just hit them and try and outplay, okay? So here, I use using my E, using my R, just use everything. Be willing to use everything, flash bear, whatever, okay? You cannot play scared. A lot of you guys are like, okay, I can't tell what's going on. I'm just not going to fight. No, you fight it and prepare your escape tools, your E, R, and flash in order to outplay the enemy engage, which is Diana R, Yasuo R, whatever. Now, caveat being, if you literally have no way to outplay their engage, then of course you cannot do your damage. But you will only learn that in pursuit of doing your damage, okay? Here is another example. I believe here I'm getting hooked by Pyke by surprise. And instead of running away immediately, the first thought is, oh shit, can I just do my damage onto the ADC, right? I don't care about living. I just want to do my damage. And then the answer is yes. I guess we just bomb him in the face. And then we flash the Pyke, stun. And because we know that we can apply our damage to Kai'Sa's face, the only thing that's going to stop us is the Pyke stun, okay? So again, first step is must know how you do your damage. And then go do the thing. The second step is what do I need to use to outplay their CC, okay? Let's just like watch one more because, you know, why not, right? And then we'll get to the part where like what happens when you start running it down, okay? So here we're just fighting to the best of our abilities. I'm trying to do as much damage as I can to the closest guy. I'm gonna E in to combo with Rengar the instant I see an opportunity and just say fuck it, just flash in and kill this guy, okay? It does not matter if you die. That's the mindset, okay? The mindset is your life is meaningless unless you get something done. Okay, that sounds kind of weird. Okay, your life, you need to get something done. Otherwise, there's no point in you living. That's a better way to put it. Okay, so and that's the kind of mindset that you need to develop as an ADC in today's League of Legends because everything just kills you. The worst thing that you could possibly do is to just walk around without trying to do anything, and then someone looks at you and you die. Okay, I promise you, you will die whether you're trying to do something or not. Okay, so the best death is you're trying to do something. That way you can learn from it and improve on it. Okay, let's say you're trying to do what I'm saying, but you just keep dying. So how do we fix this? Okay, this is how we fix this. Okay, so you go back. You need to watch your deaths. The first step you look at is, okay, what was I trying to do? Was it doable? Was it an execution error? Or was it so stupid it was impossible to win even if I was cheating with scripts? Okay, that's the first thing you do. If it's winnable, look at the situation and see what could I have changed to make this a win. Okay, so I'm going to show you a bunch of examples where I tried to do something and I died. And we're going to see, I'll show you in real time how I would go about fixing this. Okay, so here, I'm like, oh, I want to do my damage to the Lily, not the Lilia, the Kaisa. And then as I'm trying to do that, we instantly died to Wukong and Gragas. Okay, so a few things going on here. First step is, I want to do my damage to Kaisa. So we'll back it up here as a W forward. First step, I W'd. I was so hasty in my attempt to do damage. I didn't keep it clean. I didn't W to the spot I wanted to go to. Okay, you need to keep things clean because if what you do does not match your intentions, we have a mechanical error. We're just fucked, right? I mean, the play is dead in the water. Second, the way I do damage is the big rocket plus Q. But why didn't it hit? Because Kaisa had her ulti, okay? So the second thing to look at here is as you are looking to make your play, do they have any tools to outplay? With Kaisa, it's very obvious. She can ulti. With Tristana, you know, any dashes, Tristana can jump. Maybe you're fighting an Azir, he could dash away. Or better yet, mages who buy Hourglass, okay? So do they have ways to outplay basically dashes, escapes, invulnerability, invisibility. Maybe you're playing against a Kali who presses W, that kind of stuff. Okay, and then third, we'll say, oh, we have no vision chasing. Okay, so this is an indicator that if you're chasing no vision, you're gonna get lost in the sauce and they're gonna kill you. Okay, which is exactly what happened. We got lost in the sauce. Wukong came out from this bot side Baron, whatever, and then he just killed our ass with an ulti. You know, they looked at us and we died. Okay, but at least we died trying to do something. So for the future, we'll say, okay, we want to make a play on Corki. We want to W forward. Make sure I know exactly the spot I want to W. Okay. Second, I want to hit him with a skill shot. Doesn't have to be Corki, but let's use Corki. I want to hit him with Q and R. Is it possible that they can somehow blink or flash or use hourglass or something? If they can't, we can send. If they can, you have to cook the play. You can't actually go yet. Okay. So that's one example. Let's use another. There's many examples, of course, but we're just gonna use these ones that I have saved here. Here I'm playing Kai'Sa. Okay, we're looking at a 4v4 here because Vex is fighting Jack's top, and I want to do my damage. ISO Q plus W proc passive. First mistake, clearly we're Wing the wind wall. Okay, so hold W when you're playing Kai'Sa. And then I'm pretty sure I remember this. We want to hourglass first. Okay, so ISO Q hit the Yasuo. That was really good. And then we let Diana ulti us. I used ulti to counter Diana ult. And then I'm looking for the E into auto attack, but it was just turns into a disaster. I W the Ezreal, dead. Okay, so the first step is always, okay, need to watch the fight. Did I do the thing my champion was good at? Damage-wise. Did I do the thing my champion was good at? Damage-wise. What is the thing Kai'Sa is good at with these items? Auto attacking to proc passive with Rage Blade and Kraken, and W to proc passive. Okay, did I proc passive a single time? Actually, if you watch this fight, I don't think I procced passive a single time. Let's watch. This Yasuo had 4 stacks, by the way. So with our or actually he had 3 stacks. And then we're hitting this Diana. Oh, we ulti. Okay, didn't proc passive. And then we Ian trying to hit her. She dashed away. Okay, just like the quirky thing. And then we're hitting this Poppy. Missed the W. Didn't proc passive. We didn't proc passive a single time. So the first order of business is we must proc passive. How do we do that? The way you use your W and your E when you have Gunsu stacks is going to be how you proc passive. You guys don't know how to play Kai'Sa. So we must use W on the guy we want to proc passive. So instead of hitting the Ezreal, I should hit the Poppy, right? Or instead of using W in the beginning on the Yasuo wind wall, I should save it. And then when I E'd, you must make sure when you E forward that you're going to be able to hit them. Just like the quirky thing, this Diana had a dash, right? Just like the quirky thing. So that means against these dash champions, you got to remember, they will dash. You know, you need to predict what they're going to do. They will dash when they are going to die to you, right? And then some more lesser obvious things to note after. I mean, that's the main takeaway. But if you want to more dive deeper into Kai'Sa stuff, I think you should hourglass first and then use ulti or E, because hourglass is the stall tool and you need to escape outside of the stall tool. Okay, hourglass flash is a great combo. Hourglass ult is a great combo. Hourglass go invisible is a great combo. But ulting then going invisible, hourglass last, does nothing because they just sit on your body when hourglass is done. So in the same vein as quirky, you know, dash forward, E forward, and then you don't get the damage off. That's a problem. Missing your W, that's a problem. Those are the main takeaways, right? So to create habits to play the fight better, hold your E until you know for sure that they can't escape. / make sure you're Wing the target you want to proc passive. Okay. Watch this as an example. I'm trying to go on the Poppy here. Let me watch this. That W is a bit awkward. Yeah, we seem to have a bit of a W issue, but that's okay. E forward, auto attack, try and proc passive. Nope, I think their whole team is here. This is again chasing into no vision, which is a bit of a problem. But doing damage to Poppy is great. Let's go. I think after that we are. What are we looking at here? Oh, I try to do damage when they clearly have Diana plus Yasuo combo. Yep, here it is. So this is a classic. Your teammate. So here, what was I trying to do? I was trying to do damage while Nasus is tanking. He's not actually tanking their main abilities. He's tanking nothing because they're saving their main abilities for me. Okay? So this is a case of, okay, I was trying to do damage to save my teammate. You should never try to do damage to save your teammate because you don't want to peer pressure yourself into face tanking the enemy main engage. Okay? This is like a classic. Okay? So what should you do here? You should pretend to do your damage and focus on outplaying their main engage. So in this case, I would want them to look at me like I did here with the first Diana Q. And then instead of Eing forward and all-inning, okay, we needed to walk forward, E out. Something like that, right? And then we would actually have a chance of being able to outplay this. But yeah, of course, if you walk in without considering enemy engage, instantly die, okay? Oh, this is funny. This one's funny. Okay, I remember this. I was hiding in a bush, going for a bush cheese. We're ahead. I'm waiting for my Leona to come back. I think you all know where this is going, right? I'm about to jump in and hard in. Okay, so I jump in. The first thing you'll notice is, did we do the thing our champion's good at? We did blow up the bomb, but then we didn't outplay the enemy engage, which is the pike hook, right? I also didn't hit the W, which is a bit of a problem. So how do we fix this? Okay, so first off is we immediately send, and then when pike charges hook, now I want to say I can ulti it to cancel it. And I think that would be an appropriate solution. Okay, but the first step is always doing your damage. So just because I died here, I mean, yeah, it was troll, but I'm learning from trying to do my damage. And then now I know, oh, next time I should ulti away the guy with CC, right? As I go in on my main target, who presumably cannot 1v1 me, right? And so that's kind of how you would break this down, okay? It's not, don't do this. It's do it again, but better. Okay, now that we've seen a bunch of examples of how to do damage, and also examples of me trying to do my damage but dying and how we fix that, now let's look at a way to die on ADC to be useful, but you're not actually getting your damage done, okay? And this is the baiting part of ADC, where you bait the enemy to go on you, and then you stall long enough or get enough value that your team wins, okay? So let's use this as an example. Here is the late game situation. I'm trying to push bot, and I think they had, oh sorry, I skipped a little forward. I think they had a surprise like waiting for us in our jungle, and so I need to try and stall as long as possible, and the whole team is on the way, okay? Now, this one, I did not, it's kind of completely accidental, but you can see how if you use your body as bait, you can get a lot of rewards. Oh, and this one is Wukong jumping on me in the middle of my team. If you use your body as bait, you can win games straight up very easily, okay? You just need to be able to reproduce this. And the question is, how do we reproduce this? So with this example, it was run to your Zillion, okay? I didn't know the exact spot Zillion was coming from, but now that I've watched the clip, I'll go, oh, okay, I need to run to Zillion. And then for the Wukong thing, oh, if your team is nearby and you're full HP, you can bait out the Wukong and dash away from him or flash away from him, right? Here, let's use another example. This one is me bidding engage with Corki on mid. This will happen mid a lot of times because you will be in the mid lane for the vast majority of the game outside of laning phase. This one, they're trying to send on me and Braum. So we are trying to stall as long as possible. Wukong literally dashes forward and goes for an ult. If you can outplay enemy engage, you should try. That's something I don't think I mentioned in the video. But if you have tools to outplay, you should walk up and say you dare them to try and engage on you, okay? And once they have a failed engage, your team will come and clean up, I promise, okay? Obviously, as long as your team is not dead or in base, they will come and clean up, right? Because they'll see a bunch of easy kills. Here's another one. After the dragon, we're running at them, and by running with your team, you'll notice that enemy team will naturally try to engage with you on you. So all you do is just kite it out. This one's very simple. I didn't have to do anything specific. They kind of just sprinted right at me, and then you play the fight out as best as you can. Remember, it's not about not dying. It's about doing as much damage as you can before dying. Okay, and somehow by doing that, we end up not dying more often than not. Okay, this is another one classic. They're trying to dive us. We have sums, and we're baiting for our jungler. So here, we're just saying, okay, I dare you to dive me, and our solution is our jungle is coming, okay? So you need to walk up, you need to bait abilities, and then you hold flash, or if you have to flash, you flash, and then you fight, okay? Then we did the thing our champion's good at, which is press all our buttons and use our abilities. I kind of got a little bit too close to this guy, but I was afraid he was going to kill Kha'Zix or get away, so yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, those are kind of the main examples of how you bait without doing the thing your champion is good at. But realistically, you almost always want to be doing the thing your champion is good at. Okay, so hopefully, I hope you guys learned something from this short video. If there is any takeaway, I want you guys to think, if you see an opportunity to do your champion's damage, you need to take it, and don't worry about dying. Staying alive is not the goal of ADC anymore. being as useful as possible is the goal of ADC nowadays. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video / learn something. I hope to see you guys have double-digit deaths with double-digit kills. And if you have questions and/or want coaching, or you have clips you want to show me, you can always hit me up on Discord. The link should be in the description below. I do coaching currently at if you want to schedule coaching, hit me up. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I can make more educational videos like this for you guys on the daily. I think I want to try and do one a day for this week, see how it goes. Gameplay will be on the second channel if you guys want to watch excuse me, gameplay. Check out the second channel. That should be in the link in the description as well. But yeah, I had a really good interesting game against Sven. If you guys know who Sven is, he's a pro player for Cloud9. He's an ADC main, and he's the guy I study for when I'm trying to learn ADC, which is kind of funny. So I played against him yesterday. Hopefully you guys want to watch that, / if you guys do want to watch that, I will put that up on the second channel. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Go die!